Hey, Betsy, in about 5.5 minutes, you know what day it is?
It's going to be Friday, Russ.
Yeah.
And what a great Friday it's going to be for Northeast Ohio. We have a little patchy fog that may start the day and a little humidity too. Temperatures are going to be in the low and mid 60s in the morning, but by afternoon, clouds and sun, very pleasant conditions. And I think that's going to set up beautifully for Friday night football. We do have a few showers passing through at this point. We can't rule out sprinkles later tonight or even passing showers occasionally through the day tomorrow. But I think for the most part, it's going to be rather ho-hum for us. The showers that are passing through right now are really just barely more than drizzle and sprinkles at this point. And you can see where it fits into relation to everything else that's going on. The actual rain is falling farther to the east on the East Coast. We're kind of on the west side of an area of disturbed weather that's just kind of hanging out. And unfortunately, this is the way it's going to be for a little while. We don't have a real good push from west to east that will clear us out and change our air mass. So we're kind of stuck with what we have right now. So how's that all spell out in your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast? Well, these few showers that we have tonight will continue to move to the south. I really think this will start to peter out. And other than occasional sprinkles and showers tomorrow, we are going to have a nice day. By midday, temperatures are going to be right around 70 degrees. And even into the afternoon, low 70s will just about do it for us. Areas closer to the lake may even get stuck right around the 70-degree mark. But I think the big push of that north wind will keep things rather fresh for us. Not going to give us a whole lot of change, though, as to what we have been seeing. And even tomorrow evening, you can see we start to clear things out just a little bit. That's going to set us up for Saturday. I think Saturday will be dry, but once we get into Sunday, we're going to bring a few little shower chances back, those coming at us from the east. We go way east now to take a look at Lee. This storm is incredible. Today has been a huge day for this system. I can't even tell you. I'm kind of trying to go through records to find details. This thing dropped 61 millibars in 18 hours. Okay, bombogenesis. We've talked about bombogenesis before, when a storm system drops 24 millibars in 24 hours. So incredible amounts of strengthening. 61 millibars in 18 hours. It went from an 80-mile-per-hour storm this morning to a 160-mile-per-hour storm now. I'll show you that in just a moment. But look where it's headed, right over very warm bath water. So this is the kind of uh-oh moment for a lot of folks as they're watching this. The great part of it, it's out over the ocean. It is not expected to hit any of the Leeward Islands. It is not expected to hit Puerto Rico. It will stay north. They may have some residual impacts, some winds and waves, but the storm is expected to move into a zone of shear, and shear means it is not favorable for intensification. So we should start to see this thing peaking and holding and then slowly degrading just a little bit as we get farther into the forecast. At 5 o'clock this morning, this thing was reporting 80-mile-per-hour winds. By 11 p.m., 160-mile-per-hour winds and an incredible 195-mile-per-hour gusts. And if you've watched and we've talked about hurricanes before, symmetry is everything. If they're all off kilter, they're not strong. This thing is perfectly symmetrical, and it is not changing. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a buzzsaw right across the ocean water here. So it's going to continue to move to the northwest. It is going to maintain its Cat 5 intensity for at least 24 hours. But look, it's slowing down as it moves farther west. That's not great news because things can get a little iffy when other influences have time to begin to interact with this. But the other part of it is there is a big old area of high pressure that starts to build into our forecast, and hopefully that's going to be the push that keeps Lee out to sea. At this point, anybody on the east coast of the U.S. needs to keep an eye on it, but it's no reason to change plans as of yet. Union Home Mortgage forecast for us: we're looking at a pretty nice weekend. Mostly cloudy for Saturday with low 70s, mid 70s on Sunday with a few rain chances around. We'll have better rain chances coming as we head through the middle of next week.